You're probably watching this video on Beko compact laundry because compact washers and dryers are so hard to find. Miele, Bosch, LG, Samsung all have extremely limited availability as we film this. However, is availability enough for you to buy one of Beko's options? In this video, you'll learn the reliability, problems, and features of the two Beko washers, the smaller, less featured BWM 7200 and larger, more featured WMY 10148. We'll also discuss the two different dryers, the vented BV 7200 and the heat pump HPD 24412W. Before I start, some people have mentioned that we have reviewed Beko quite a bit lately. With supply constraints of many major brands, Beko, like vented compact laundry in this case, or a 30-inch counter depth refrigerator in other videos, are your only option right now. So at least you have a possible solution other than waiting 2 to 6 months for another more well-known brand. That said, let's get started. Their washers and dryers are excellent at only 5.2% service in the first year. Based on our internal service stats of over 48,000 service calls completed by our service department just last year. So the machines are reliable. They also have decent features. Let's look at these features and how they compare to each other and other brands. The Beko WMY 10148 is one of the largest compact washers in the industry at about 2.5 cubic feet versus about 2.2 for other brands. You do have to be careful about the extra capacity in the WMY because it's from added depth, making it 26.38 inches deep versus 24 inches for most other brands. It's still shallow compared to regular laundry, but could be an issue in certain installations like in kitchen cabinets. The Beko BWM 7200 is a bit smaller than the average at 1.9 cubic feet. However, the BWM is actually shallower than the average at 23.25 inches deep. The WMY's RPM spin is 1400, so it dries your clothes faster than the average spin of other brands at 1200 for less time in your dryer. In fact, only Miele is better at 1600 RPM. The BWM spins at 1200 RPM like most other brands. In terms of cycles, both Bekos are about the same. WMY has 16 different cycles, while the BWM has 15, and they encompass different fabrics like jeans, bedding, and hand washing. There's even a 20-minute wash for smaller loads. If you live in a condominium or your laundry is on a second floor above, both Bekos have water sensors. If the tub exceeds a certain level, the machine automatically drains. However, you'll be buying a compact set based on how the dryer vents. Beko's BV 7200X is one of the few vented dryers you can buy, so it can replace your existing larger laundry or can be fitted to a vent. They were also one of the first with the newer ventless heat pump drying with their HPD 24412W. Heat pump store energy and use compressors instead of elements for more energy efficient drying. They also do not project heat into your room like regular ventless dryers. Lastly, at $10.99 for the heat pump and $8.29 for the vented, Beko is the least expensive of the other unavailable options. For availability, Beko is better. Both Bosch and Miele will have availability issues probably into 2023. Neither Miele or Bosch have a vented dryer as well. For a direct comparison, Miele is the most featured out of any laundry, regular or compact. They feature their honeycomb drum, so the clothes glide on a sheet of water without touching the drums, which is great for fine washables. You also have a caplet dispenser if you wash with caplets, or you can customize with one of Miele's special application caplets. You also have an auto dispenser in their better machines dispensing the right amount of detergent at the right time, a 1600 RPM spin speed to wring any water out of the washer. Bosch is another cycle-oriented machine. Better washers will allow you to wash not just by time, but by stain type. However, Bosch's main advantage is their incredible reliability. Both brands have Wi-Fi. However, both brands will be more expensive than a Beko as well, starting at $23.99 for machines with comparable features. Yes, you'll probably end up with one if you're considering compact laundry in 2022, only because there won't be many other available choices. That said, both machines are a good combination of size, cycles, and reliability at decent prices. Click the link to download our free compact washer buying guide with comparisons of all the popular brands, answers to frequently asked questions, and buying strategies to save you money. Almost 1 million people have found answers in a Yale guide. Thanks for watching.